Modern women go crazy.
Realistically, yeah, we can have some fun.
But taking it serious.
It's like taking it seriously is just hard because I don't have to settle.
What's going on, guys? Shak-Reacts here once again, and the truth out some wall clips of moments when modern women go crazy. Now look, as my favorite clip will be at the end, guys, so make sure to stay tuned all the way till then to find it. But in this first one, guys, it is definitely not good either. Basically, I guess we have this guy over here. I guess he gets confronted by his girl who has 5 baby daddies. I'm not sure why he's even dating her at that point, if he's just wasting her time. But let's just say she wants to take things seriously, and to be honest, I don't blame him for not. Who wants to be with the woman that has other 5 guys in her life, as well as 5 different kids? It doesn't make any sense to me, to be honest, when I can just go for someone who doesn't.
But let me ask you a question.
What's up, man?
When we get married?
Come on, don't start that again. What you mean when we get married?
What you mean when we get married? I want to get married.
You know how many baby daddies you got?
Yes, 5 and...
I'm not finna marry you. You got too many baby daddies for me. I told you.
What do they have to do? Oh, we can fuck around, but we can't get married?
No, I'm not finna. You got too many baby daddies.
And this next we have someone over here, I guess, dating or talking to a guy. He ended up not responding to her for 2 hours. He may be busy, he may be working, whatever he's doing, but apparently that was enough for her to just completely cut him off. Just 2 hours, guys. And now she is saying, listen, there's a bunch of other men in the world that will give her the time of day. And I'm like, that is not the correct mindset to have, because first off, she already looks like an older woman. For her to be going through her options this quickly, she's gonna be left with nothing and literally just be single the rest of her life. The fact that she still has mentality is insane for her being how old she is. I thought she would have learned her lesson by now, but I guess she still needs more time before she can hit the wall.
True story. I told this guy he never had a chance at being my man because I texted him before and it took him over 2 hours to text me back.
Y'all killing me with this.
And his homeboy was next to him and his homeboy was like, dang, like he ain't have his phone on him. Like, that's it? How you gonna drop him for just doing that? And I'm like, do you know how many men it is in the world? It's a lot of men in the world. So yes, that fast.
And this excellent woman pretty much exposes other women for saying that they're gonna have a baby tonight with this guy, and I guess lied to them about, you know, being on birth control and such. And I'm like, this is really how single mothers are made, by not telling the other person that they want to have a baby and just kind of, I guess, surprise them with that at the end. And these men don't want to have kids, and I guess they just end up being single mothers the entire time.
I've heard girls like walk into like the makeup room like, I'm gonna have so-and-so's baby tomorrow. Like, I'm gonna have so-and-so's baby because I stopped my birth control. I knew I was gonna hook up with them. Like crazy shit like that. I'm just like, how do guys be so trusting?
And this sexualist woman absolutely got violated. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the worst stories that can ever happen to a woman. I guess she was getting a little bit freaky with the guy until it came down for them to undress. Let's just say this guy was not pleased with the way this woman's body was. I guess she was just more on the bigger side. And he ended up doing this and treating her in this kind of way. To be honest, I can't blame him. It's not our fault. We can't, you know, finish the job, I say. At least he was very honest with her in the beginning. It kind of didn't waste his own time. Maybe this will like motivate her or encourage her to hit the gym more often.
What's the meanest thing a man has ever said to you?
After my divorce, I got on Tinder. I met this super cute guy. We went on a date, went back to my house, had a couple drinks, we're sitting on the couch. Things started getting a little spicy, so we went back to my room. He took off his shirt and then proceeded to get me completely naked and stopped, looked at me while I'm laying on the bed, wondering what's going on. And he said to me, your body is not what I was expecting, and I'm not going to be able to get it up for you. I was shocked and embarrassed, almost in hysterics from being so pissed off, and I literally threw him out of.
And this next, we have this independent woman over here saying she doesn't want to work a job. Now, guys, if you don't want to work a job and you want to settle for a guy who already has a decent job and you want him to provide for you, you have to be a traditional woman yourself, since you want a traditional man to do that same things for you. And in what way are you traditional where you can actually provide for this man, like, I guess, cook and clean and such? I'm not really sure what they even bring to the table.
I don't want to go to work. I don't want to work for nobody. And it might sound so lazy. Like, people be like, well, what's your dream job? I don't have no dream job. I want to get up and literally do what the fuck I want to do.
What?
Eat what I want to eat. Why are we paying for groceries? Why are we paying for food? I want to get up and take a vacation whenever I want to take a vacation. Like, in reality, I don't even think we really supposed to be working for real. Like, we's not supposed to be doing it.
And this next one assumes absolute delusional. Once again, these are the types of women that will probably stay single the rest of their lives.
I want a man to be so obsessed with me that I walk in, he smell my drawers. That's a dream for me.
That's the dream for me.
And this next one, once again, we have another clip of this woman saying some crazy things online about what she wants a guy to do, I guess be in prison and such, and not go to prison for some small stuff. Now, once again, this woman's gonna be single the rest of her life for having this kind of expectation from a guy. She wants this kind of bad boy, bad guy type. I'm not sure why, but it's absolutely stupid, and maybe she'll grow out of it later on.
The type is basically you have to go to jail, have a felony, but go to jail for some sexy shit. Don't go to jail for traffic tickets. It gotta be like murder or like attempted murder.
In this next one, I do feel bad for this guy. He pretty much got exposed all over the internet for dating, I guess, a dancer, if you guys know what I mean. I'm not sure why he would ever try to pull a dancer. Maybe he didn't have much options. He doesn't look like a bad looking guy. But the fact that he had to settle for a dancer who already showed her body to hundreds of people in person and did a bunch of acts with them is absolutely insane to me. Like, how can you actually settle for that?
We went in a strip club.
Yeah. Were you stripping?
I was dancing, yeah.
Come on now, dog. And then?
He was a customer. And I danced for him that night. And then we didn't see each other for like 2 weeks later. And then we just kind of hit it off.
In this next one, I guess this guy is preaching up about women who don't obey you and how you should completely avoid them. Now, obey, I guess, doesn't mean like the slave term obey where you have to listen to their every command, but at least a woman who listens to you. And I guess the woman on the right is actually agreeing with everything he's saying. At the end of the day, if she's not going to listen to you, she's going to listen to some other dude, either if it's her boss, the doctor, whatever it may be.
Refrain from the woman who can't obey you, who refuses to obey you. And yes, I said obey. Obey means to be in agreement, to go in the same direction as, okay? To comply, to grant a wish or a request, all right? And you need a woman that will do that. Look, let me tell you something. You need to be with a woman who is so humble, understanding, kind, and caring and loving that she can't wait to surrender to you.
And this next one, this woman is absolutely insane for, I guess, telling herself this cheaply. Who cares about how much the car ride was? Apparently, her card wasn't going through. She decides to offer herself in some kind of way to pay off whatever the car ride was. Is your body really only worth $10 a trip? Like, are you serious? You only value yourself that low? And these are the kind of women that want really high-valued rich men when you yourself don't even value yourself above $10.
Is there any other way I can pay you for the ride?
No, I mean, I don't take cash because it's like, it has to go through the app. But I'm pretty sure it'll go through because, you know, it's on your credit card, right?
Yeah, but I can, like, do a favor for you or something.
Oh, say less.
There is one way you could pay for the ride.
How?
I mean, I'm just saying there's another way you can pay for the ride.
Tell me.
I mean, what are you, like, insinuating that you're, like, you want to pay for the ride another way?
Yeah, because the card is just not going to go through.
And this next, we have a bunch of women over here who are saying they want a man to at least spend $500 on a date, $150 on a date. This is the first date, guys, by the way. In my opinion, guys, if you guys want to talk to a girl and date her, make it a date where you get to know her, not something fancy. Make it maybe like a walk, an ice cream, anything simple. Not because you're not trying to spend money on her, but you want to get to know her. And these girls clearly don't understand that. They just want something flashy that they can post online.
How much do you expect the guy to spend on the first date? How much would you spend on the first date?
At least $500.
On the first date, about $1.
$150.
What would you get with the $150?
I mean, I like a decent meal.
I gotta pay to get my hair done, my nails done, my feet done.
Get that French toast out of here.
So let me ask you this. If he pays for all that, right, and the date doesn't go good, are you going to refund him?
Hell no. You gotta spend how I look and I look good. So you gotta spend a good bag.
How much is that, though?
As much as I want him to.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
A band? Cause my that good for a band. Like, what you talking about?
No. How much do you expect a guy to spend on the first date?
As much as he wants. At least 100. Like maybe like 120.
And this next one, finally, we have this man over here, I guess, showing off other women in different countries and about how they treat other men. And I guess this woman ended up taking this guy on a really nice date. That's the first time you ever actually hear that. In the US, you never hear these kind of things. So I guess it does encourage everybody to travel somewhere else to find a better woman.
Let a Filipina from the province plan your date.
Didn't you listen?
No. She's never been to the club before.
And this next one, I guess this woman is speaking up about why men are chasing her versus other women in the US. And to be honest, I do agree with a lot of her points.
If you don't want these men to leave your country, then be a better woman that they want to. And if they want to find the woman that they want in every country that you guys mentioned, then let them go. Let them go. Let them find their happiness and be happy for them.
And this next we have this 24-year-old woman over here. I guess she is saying it got harder for her to date more people. So I'm feeling that, you know, age is definitely a factor in that. But not only that, it's definitely her mindset. You could definitely see that she chooses the wrong men because she apparently hates all men and thinks that they're all trash. It's absolutely insane.
How old are you?
24.
Has dating gotten easier for you?
No, it's gotten harder.
Why is it harder?
Honestly, men ain't shit.
Women.
What makes you feel that way?
It's probably my taste in men. I'll take accountability for that, but men just ain't shit.
And this next we have a single mother over here completely regretting her entire life, saying she wants marriage and she wants someone to be with. I really do feel bad for her.
I want to be loved. I want marriage. You know, a lot of us get on here, we act tough and we be like, I don't want a man, I don't need a man, but I want help. I want to be loved. I want somebody to love me. I want somebody I can be vulnerable with.
And this next one, this man is actually making an argument that men should lie about their height if women are going to be wearing makeup because both are lying. A woman is lying to cover up her face, and I guess a man is lying to, you know, make himself seem taller. Let me know what you guys think about that.
Dudes should start lying about their height on dating apps.
You think makeup is a lie?
Makeup is 100% a lie.
I understand where he's coming from because I wear makeup, but I do think that it is kind of like, because a lot of girls don't look the same without it. And if you can't live in your natural self and you're sitting out here judging people for their height and things like that, you're not even living in your natural beauty.
But
That's not what I'm
okay,
saying.
if makeup didn't have any sort of benefit to your appearance, women just wouldn't wear it.
And this sexist woman is saying that majority of men are not going to choose you because everybody is chasing that same man, while you are either a single mother or just not a valued woman. And just in today's society, you might be older or whatever it may be.
9 times out of 10, that man ain't gonna choose you. Cause then if you want a man of like a certain status in life or a certain caliber, like you gotta think about how many of the same women want him too. You want a man with all this money who look good and can do all this for you, but you know how many females want him too? And you think he gonna choose your average looking 3-kid having?
And this next one, thankfully Myron brought this up. Basically, he is saying that men do not care about how much a woman makes at all. I'm not sure why women see it that way. It's literally the last thing we care about. And if a man actually cares about how much you make, he's not gonna be taking care of you or protecting you because he's actually relying on you.
You guys gonna go to a girl and be like, oh, I need you to protect me and provide for me. No girl's gonna want to do that for a man. Would any of you want to be with a man that you can't protect you? So why the fuck, or do any of you guys want to, are any of you guys going to pay the bills for a man, realistically speaking? No. So, okay, if you're not going to pay the bills for a man, why the fuck should I care about how much money you can make? Ooh.
It's pragmatic.
Answer me that. Ooh. Like, if you're not going to pay the bills anyway, and you're not going to take care of me, why the fuck should I care how much money you make?
And this next one, I guess this woman also just got a wake-up call about how men really think. She actually thought that men do care about how much a woman makes. I'm not sure why she did, but this man's not spitting nothing but facts, and it's about time she actually heard about this.
What did I say earlier?
You said we're picky.
Picky as so
what checklist?
They gotta have a job. They can't be living with their mom. I'll take a girl that lives with their mom if she does all these other things.
But you'll take a girl who doesn't have a job?
Yeah, I would. We don't care. We just care about the relationship stuff. We care about how you make us feel. We care about how you're going to compliment our life.
Brunettes, big boobs, little kidding me?
But they'll take any boobs as long as they got boobs. They'll take them. They'll take any hairstyle. Like they'll take it out. They got to have a job. Can't be living with moms. They got to make a certain type of money. They got to have a decent car. They can have a, they don't have a car, but a decent car. Some of them are income-based, height-based. Height-based. If a 6'1" shell came in through the door, and she is all about him, he ain't gonna be like, no, you make me feel intimidated. Hell no. He could be 10 for you, but he's 5'2". He'd be like, he's cute, but nah, no thanks, honey.
And this next one, finally, we have a woman speaking up about what I just said about a woman obeying her husband. Listen to what she says. I 100% agree with her.
And say, I don't want to obey my husband. And that same woman will go to her job and her boss tells her he wants something done by Monday. She'll say, yes, sir. She'll go to the hospital. The doctor tells her, take these pills. She'll say, yes, sir. But the man that loves her and wants to provide and protect for her, she has a problem obeying him. That's why you're single.
And this next we have this woman over here. I think she's the only logical one out of all these women. She is saying that women have the privilege of dating who they want, but they don't have the privilege of marrying who they want, which I do agree with. Men have full control about who they marry, and I guess these women don't agree with that in some way. I don't understand why.
We have to wait on the man for everything. We can date whoever we want, but we can't marry who we want.
One of them says,
stepping into the marriage, you have to wait for the man to ask you to marry him, to ask you to be his girlfriend, to ask you out on a date. All these kind of things we're waiting, like literally.
How about you have multiple, so you're not waiting on nobody?
Because they're trying to distract themselves. But realistically speaking, they want that one guy who was taking forever to claim them.
That's not how it is.
Yes, I've always felt that way. Don't get it twisted. But if you think about it, I'm just trying to be more realistic, be more open-minded in my thinking. That's the reason why I'm saying.
And this next one, this is super sad. I'm not sure why this girl is saying this, actually belittling herself. This man is calling her nothing but names and I guess name calling her throughout the entire clip. And she is doing nothing but laughing it off, and she still wants him. It's absolutely insane to me.
Do you like a girl that's follows?
yes. Yes, I do.
When was the last time you done that? Before I head out.
Probably like last night.
Oh, say less.
Is he your guy or just a sneaky link?
Sneaky link.
Damn, so you're saying I have a chance?
I'm saying you have a chance.
I do?
Yeah.
So you saying you gonna swallow mine if we hang out?
I mean, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God! Wow!
Can I get your number?
You have my number.
God damn. Hey, what about my camera guy? I can't leave him out.
He can have my number too.
Oh man. Damn, girl, you for the streets, huh?
And this is actually, we have this woman over here saying she wants a man to completely simp for her and go crazy for her. Listen, that's the only type of man's gonna do that for you is if he's really ugly and he thinks of you as like something insane to him. So she has a date on the lower end of the spectrum, but like all women, they never do. They think they're prettier than they are.
If you don't see me and go, oh, don't waste my time. I don't want to hear up. If you don't choke when you see me for the first time and
maybe a poor choice of words. Anyway, good luck finding someone who feels that way about you. If you want somebody to be that dazzled with you, he's going to be probably a few points below. So let's just assume that you believe that you are an 8.5, all right? Who do you think is going to feel that crazy about you? Do you think it's going to be an 8.5? Probably not. What about like a 7? Do you think he would be blown away with you? Maybe a 6? Maybe 5.5. Let's just stop right there. Now let's adjust for reality.
And this next woman is talking about the dating market for older women. She's saying how much harder it is for them to date. I think it's pretty obvious by now how much harder it is for them to date, but she actually broke it down in a way that makes complete sense.
You are single and you are in the dating marketplace at that time when that happens. Say you're 37, 36, 38, 40, whatever it may be, and you are still on the hunt for that man, and you hit the wall and you can see in your face that you are no longer the face that you were at whether it was 30 or 35 or 25, whatever it is, you are going to be panicked because now you know that you are going to compete with women who are younger, who are largely more fertile, not always, but largely speaking, yes, who have that youthfulness to them.
And this next woman is saying it's perfectly fine to kiss on the first date. Not only that, I guess she took it a bit farther, and I'm not sure why he does this to women on the videos, but he ends up embarrassing them completely, and I mean, they kind of deserve it, I guess, for being so easy.
Thoughts about it?
Kissing on the first date?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Really?
Yeah.
So, would you mind if I kiss you right now? You wouldn't mind?
Right now?
Why not?
You got any STDs?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Rejected.
And this next woman is saying you will definitely know if your girl likes you if she does this to you. I kind of agree.
Men, if your girl isn't giving you random without you having to ask, you might need to rethink things because no one should settle for that.
And this next one, I kept this video for everyone, men and women. If you guys are chasing your goals and chasing your dreams and just not focusing on dating right now, I guess that's perfectly fine. Because at the end of the day, it might look like something like this. And I do hope everybody gets to have a feeling of this.
Look at this shit, bro. I wasn't getting no motion for real. All this shit 55, 123, 175, 27, 12, 16, 31. And then boom, we get 38K
5.1K, 5.3K, 1.7K, 10K. Come on, man. That's a W.
Now, from the World Cup on list, guys, we have this man over here. I guess he gets approached by a woman who is a single mother. I guess she has a 10-year-old boy. Now, she is saying she wants to, you know, take things seriously with this man, or what is his opinions of that. And I guess he's somewhat of a high-valued man who has other options. And even though she is a pretty woman, he doesn't have to settle for that lifestyle where he has to deal with another kid in the picture, which I 100% agree with. He worked his butt off. He got to where he is because he worked hard. And all this woman is just a pretty face, and she feels like she deserves this man. I don't think that's fair.
Have you ever dated a woman with children?
I have, but I was young. I was like 22. I had a cougar. She had some younger kids. How old is your son?
He's 11.
He's 11. And from my experience, I told myself I couldn't take a woman with children seriously.
Why?
The child's always gonna come first.
Yes.
The child's gonna always come first. I'm going to always need to put you first, but I come second. And technically, he's a 10-year-old boy who's going to get into his teenage years. He's going to be in a situation where you're not my dad, right? I'm not talking about an anecdotal experience. Your son may be a sweet child, but my experience, it just hasn't been the best.
You have the right to feel however you want about dating a single mom. That's your prerogative, whatever. But you're on a date with a single mom. What are you talking about? Your priority here is supposed to be trying to get a third date. I don't even know why I'm on a second date with you in this moment.
Realistically, yeah, we can have some fun.
But taking it serious.
It's like taking it seriously is just hard because I don't have to settle. I've done certain things in my life to put me at a certain echelon, to date a certain top tier. I'm not saying a woman with a child isn't top tier, but like standards wise, is like I like to travel and be like, yo, let's go. Let's go to Miami, let's do this, let's do that. And it's like, let me call my mom and see if she can watch the kid. It's just no real benefit in it for me.
Well, that's it for you guys. So much for watching, guys. In the next one, take care. Peace.